Okay, hello everybody, welcome back. Oh gosh, I'm out of breath. It's fine, everything's okay. Anyways though, hello everybody, welcome. Playing Nikke again, picking up with the story from last time, so hooray for that. See maybe what mystery is actually going on here, right? Is Streamlabs not working for YouTube? Maybe it just needs a little... It's not working, is it? Let me open up that. Let's figure out what's going on. Stream East? No, Streamlabs. I don't know what Streamlabs East is. Then again, I didn't even know what Streamlabs was until I actually went looking into it. Okay. Log out, log back in. No, don't post cringe. No. Resist. Resist the urge to do bad things. Okay, is it working now? Haha! It's working! Alright. Anyways. Hello, welcome everybody. Playing Nikke today. Playing Nikke again today, so... like I said, pick it up from the last time we finished off the story. Explore all the other areas in the map and everything, and... yeah, we'll see what happens afterwards. Maybe we'll pick up main story, because I don't know how much we have, really, to take up an entire stream to do. God, I'm so out of breath. Hey, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so later on for the week, though, we'll be picking up Deltarune again, picking up chapter 4. I think that's what we're on. I can't remember. But I think it's chapter 4, and then, maybe more Nikke. Maybe wait till chapter 4 is all finished and Deltarune's all finished before introducing a new game. Maybe lose my mind and decide to do something else. I don't know. We'll see. Because this week may also be hectic. Because I don't know. But it might. But anyways, though. Should we turn over? There you go. I just cut off whatever you were saying. I'm sure it wasn't important. Why am I so tiny? I feel like I'm too big. I can never be satisfied with how I am here, am I? I don't know. I'll leave it be. I'm sure it's fine. Anyways. Did I do my dailies? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Good news. Have the fixed files ready for when you beat chapter 4? Thank you. Here. Oh, shoot. Did I not bookmark it? Oh, I did. Genius past me. Thank you for doing that. Just have to be like, alright, we gotta go through my past stream and figure out where we are. I was watching the Zombieland Saga the other day, so now I'm hearing this music. All I can picture is them. You don't know what Zombieland Saga is? Watch it. It's funny, stupid, but actually has pretty good moments in the series. It's amazing. Just rewatching it again because of the whole movie coming out. There you go. Okay, anyways. Game time. Hello, welcome!
There was a Nikke aboard the Utopia as well.
Okay. Hello, welcome! Jinx, Charlotte, SOS, Aris, Thanos Master, Lord, Stefan. Welcome. Alright. Now.
She was a mass-produced model, but her warmth and kindness surpassed everyone else's. She boarded the ship to help the departing passengers in any way she could. She assisted me and devoted herself entirely to them. After all the passengers left, she couldn't cope with the grief, and eventually... I didn't want to forget her. That thought spread throughout the utopia, and gave birth to a hologram in her image.
What? How is that even possible?
I do not know, dear passengers. One day, her hologram began wandering around the ship. It is unable to communicate, nor does it seem to think for itself. Yet, it continues to exist.
Nymph.
What was that?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself. Are some of your authorization privileges still with that hologram?
Correct. That is why I have not fully recovered yet. Her hologram must be returned to normal as well.
Does that mean it will disappear?
That's right. It was created by accident, so I do not know how to recreate it.
Are you sure you're okay with this?
No, I am not, dear passengers. She stayed with me until the very end. After all the passengers left, only she and I remained on the Utopia. We spent a lot of time talking about many things. She was my friend.
Alfred slowly looks
The
at
ship
each one
has
of us.
already served its purpose. But it will not be your final destination. You are all alive, dear passengers. Help me bury those whom I still carry in my heart. And bless the lives of those still living. Do that, and I will bless you all as well. Please, help me give her an honorable send-off. The one which she deserves.
Alfred.
All right. We'll be sure to give her a proper send-off.
We began moving towards the location Alfred indicated where the hologram might be. Sorry, I was choking on coffee while he was having his monologue. Anytime you see me go like this and tilt my head back, I'm drinking from my drink because I can't drink it in front of me because the microphone's right in front of me. So I drank it. It went too far back. I started choking on it and didn't know what to do because I didn't want to spit it out. But at the same time, I couldn't even think to get up and go to the sink in case I did need to. So I was just panning back here like, Anyways. Oh, God. It's still, like, it burnt my entire throat. And so it's just, like, feels too breathy back there. Yep. We begin moving towards the location Alfred indicated where the hologram might be. Okay, a hologram manifests entirely on its own.
It doesn't. It's impossible.
Neat.
Then does that mean... No, there's no way.
No, it's not a ghost. I think.
You could at least pretend to be certain for my sake, if nothing else.
My best hypothesis is... some of the data remaining in her nymph may have made contact with one of the Utopia's numerous hologram generators and then assumed form. Or something like that.
Is that possible?
I'm not sure. There's still so much we don't know about Nymph. I'm simply saying that's the most plausible theory.
Seem adamantly opposed to supernatural. Like,
Darn right! To assert something like that exists without giving a good reason is just unfair.
Unfair? What do you mean?
Ghosts are supposed to levitate, pass through walls, and teleport at will. They're the ultimate when it comes to transportation. And yet, despite being intangible entities, they can also lift objects. They get all these cool abilities and fly in the face of science. I can't stand that. Humans have worked so hard to achieve powers similar to what these ghosts wield naturally. Why do ghosts get all these powers for free? It's totally unfair!
I suppose if you worked incredibly hard for something, and someone else treated it in a cavalier fashion, it would seem unfair.
You see, that's why I don't believe in ghosts. Or rather, why I choose not to believe in them for my own sake.
That's a unique way to deny their existence. Usually, people aver that they don't believe in ghosts due to finding the entire concept unscientific.
When it comes to science, there's still so much that we don't know. We like to think we're at the epicenter of technology, that we have a full grasp of it and how to apply it in every facet of life. But the truth is, most technology and scientific information remains unknown to us. Call me crazy, but I don't see the rationale in using one unknown to supposedly disprove the existence of another. Anyway, what's the name of the hologram we're looking for? It feels kind of weird and impersonal just referring to it as a hologram.
Her name was Maya.
Look, Pina, the ocean is sparkling. I've heard about this stuff called bioluminescent plankton, which shines at night. Maybe that's what we're seeing. The ocean isn't so bad up on the surface. In fact, I'd say it's pretty good. I'm so glad you and I are able to glimpse such a
Oh
rare
god, you can actually
phenomenon.
see her on the right side. You know what would be okay, I don't know if they are gonna focus on her, but it would actually be really, really cool if they just keep leaving Peanut off on the side like that and not actually putting her up front, like focusing on her like they would if it was a normal going around talking. Just leave her in the corners of everything. Yes, please.
For me, this is better than paradise. Looks like my wish came true. I always wanted you and I to be able to go to paradise together.
Damn it, it does focus on her. No! I was hoping it was just gonna keep her in the corners. Dorothy looks at the face of the mass-produced model Nikke, who gives a faint smile in return.
Pina, let's never part again, ever. Let's always stay together. Right here, in paradise.
Oi. Can I unmark you from here? Yes. Oh. Oh. How did we get here? How we... Okay, I'm not gonna question it. With Admirable... My eyeballs just saw Abel, and that was it. Everything else just blurred. Oh my god, I guess I'm tired or something. Just saw Abel as like, yes. And brain, move the eyeballs forward. With admirable dexterity, Dorothy adroitly sets down the teacup in front of me and happy with a subtle
Is
drink.
this tea from the ship? Or did you bring it?
I brought it.
Considering how unenthusiastic you were about coming up here, you sure came prepared. You even brought a swimsuit.
Fine. I'll admit that I was a little excited. I must say that this whole experience has exceeded my expectations.
Okay.
Drink your tea. If it cools down,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
aroma weakens.
Yes, ma'am. Just not good. Spooky to you. I will drink my tea and slurp my coffee. Mm-hmm.
You too, Pina.
Besides Dorsey, the hologram of Maya, mass-produced Nikke sits smiling at her.
There you go, smiling again. Does seeing me drink make you happy? Very well. You can appreciate yours later.
Dorothy drinks her tea with an air of elegance. Abby also takes a sip, keeping her eyes glued on Dorothy. As for me, I'm unable to take my eyes off my teammates in the distance.
Your Grace.
What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they about to do?
Do you not like my tea? Should I bring you something else?
No, I was just enjoying the aroma. I'm actually in fear of what the others might be doing in the background.
Huh, were you now? I see you're well versed in appreciating tea.
I have the worst appreciation for tea. Not that I hate tea, mind you. I actually really like tea. I do. To me, it's much more annoying to make than coffee, which is why I just always go to coffee. But I actually like tea. I really, really do. The only thing is, if you give me the most subtle of differences in blends, I have no idea. Could be like, don't you get that rosy taste from it? I'm just, huh? I'm terrible at actually distinguishing its taste, other than if it's like an herbal and, well, I guess they're all herbals, but I guess more like a chamomile, right? A chamomile, and then you got Earl Grey. Putting those two together, it'd be like, yes. I won't know the names of them, but yes, that's a big difference. But you just put similar stuff together, I'm like, I don't know what this is. I like the smell of tea, I do. But don't be like, a good taste. I'm like, I just use the grocery store brand. Just put that in, there you go. There's tea. Yes, I know, I am terrible. While bringing the tea to my lips, I look at the fawn. My fawn squad mates in my periphery. Uh-oh. They're all breathing and seem fine from the outside. Oh! Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. I have every right to be afraid of you. Oh, God! This is why you are the scary lady. This is why. This is why. Without a doubt. I fear you. Okay, I see. I understand now what happened. None of them appear to have been fatally injured.
Your Grace.
How people smell the tea? Just sniff it. Either you get the bag and you just sniff it, or the container that it's in if it's loose, or after you brew it, just I don't know, I think that's how you smell it. You smell it with anything. It's sniff the air around it and you can get the smell of it. I've never understood loose teeth. Teeth? Yes, teeth. I never understood loose tea. Leaf tea. You know, that how they just have it in pieces and they're like, you need a little thingy to keep it. It's like, well, why don't I just get a bag and do it that way? Right? Everybody understand it? Anybody? I don't understand it. My friends is like big on tea, like big time. He loves tea so much. Just, I look at him and I'm like, how do you know the difference? And he swears one day he'll get me to understand. And I just stare at him like, huh? And he has the tea to smell it. Exactly how.
I take it you enjoyed the tea? You've already finished your cup. That's all well and good, but tea time is also meant for conversation. It would be better if you could match the pace of everyone else present.
Tea time is also meant for conversation. Well, how am I supposed to sip the tea if you're too busy trying to get me to talk? So, anytime I'm out eating or anything, I will usually eat my food at the speed of light. And then be like, yes, now it's time to talk. What does she want to talk about? While the other person just like, I'm still trying to take my first bite. I'm like, well, how do you talk and eat at the same time? It's impossible. And that's how I feel too with like any drinks. Anytime I'm at a cafe or something, it's just like slurp my drink. And then it's like, all right, so what does she want to talk about? just like, you gotta drink it while it's hot, especially if it's hot. Or if you get a cold thing and you get ice in it, which I don't understand why ice in a cold drink that's already cold, or you could just ask them to make it cold, but then just no ice because it's just gonna water it down. Yes, I am one of those people. Especially, I don't know, if it's like at a fast food place, I could care less. I'm just like, I am thirsty and I am dying, please. But if it's actually somewhere where they're making like specialty drinks or something, I'll be more like, okay, it's cold, but no ice in it, please. Especially if it comes out of the spout cold. I'm like, why am I gonna want ice in that? I'm gonna drink it now. It's not like I'm gonna wait for 24 hours and then be like, ah, yes, it's the next day, I shall drink you. Ah, your water now? Oh, damn it. I don't understand, especially if they always put like whole chunks of ice. It's like they might as well get the whole block and just shove it in there with a little bit of liquid. Anyone else have that issue with ice? I don't know why. It's always the case. I always say, I mean, it's a business tactic, right? More ice, so you don't have to put more drink into it, which that would cost more than actually the ice itself. Well, actually, depending on where you live, because there's also the whole thing that ice is usually pretty expensive to request at times. Which is also interesting, because especially when it's like the water itself is not like to drink from the tap or anything, and then they give you the ice and you kind of question, like, wait a second, is this the ice made from the tap water or is it? But yeah, anyways. I don't understand. It hurts your teeth if you drink it. Okay, I have sensitive teeth. I have extreme sensitive teeth. It's the bane of my existence. I hate it. I love to eat ice cream, but my god, do I have to shove that in the far back of my throat before anything and then let it melt slowly forward to my mouth. Because my front teeth are just... why? They pain. So ice is terrible for me. I always drink my drink through a straw. I look even more like a child, don't I? Just put a straw in there and... Everyone else just looking like... alright, cool. Anyways, what are we doing? Sorry about that. So one of those bendy twisty straws. Those bendy twisty straws are fun, okay? They are very fun. Toothpaste? I don't know what toothpaste I use. I just grab whatever ones for the sensitive teeth and I'm like, there. I used to have a brother-in-law. I used to have an uncle-in-law that was a dentist. So he was always like, here, you need to use this one. And I was like, all right. But, I never noticed a change. Other than it's supposed to protect your teeth more, especially because of the sensitive and from all the different temperature changes, it could actually damage your enamel into the roots and all that other stuff, which, yes, I still use it because of that. But do I actually any change with my teeth and helping it? No. Just kind of how I have to do. I found Dorothy together with Maya's hologram. Did I skip something earlier? Yep. Brush her and try to explain, hoping to retrieve Maya.
You're saying you want to take Peanut?
Well, we're not exactly taking her.
You mean you're going to kill her?
That's not really it either. It's more...
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound like it's a good thing. I have no interest in listening to what you have to say. Leave now. Peanut and I plan to have tea together.
Elig, stop beating around the bush. And give it to her straight.
That's easier said than done. I mean, look at her.
Dorothy smiles while locking eyes with Maya's
You
hologram.
may be in serious trouble. Enough of this. All right, Dorothy, here's the deal.
Dorothy seems to barely move, but Yan is flying through the air before slamming to the ground. Oh!
She's fast.
If you approach, I will deem it to be a threat to Peanut and respond with force. Dorothy, that's not what...
Pepper crumbles to the
I
ground.
don't think reasoning with her is going to work.
I think maybe not
So,
saying
what
anything
then?
might be the best idea.
I'll get close and grab her legs.
Oh
I'll
no.
Slide in and wrap myself around her waist.
Oh no.
I'm confident I can do it.
Oh
I
no.
hold arms.
No.
Okay. While you all do that, I'll use my BFG.
I just like how they're all doing this at the same time. Oh, I guess they don't know, do they? Do they? She's a member of the Goddess Squad? I feel like that might be spoilers if anyone were to answer that, but... Yep, that's the end result. Setito, Frima, and Egg all collapse to the
You
ground.
guys really are incapable of whispering, aren't you? Just like in the boat on the way here. Why are you all being so cruel to Pina? Don't tell me you two also...
No. The commander and I came here for a cup of tea.
Yeah! Uh-huh! Yes, definitely!
Is that so? Then have a seat.
Rappy was smart.
I'm
She's
glad I
like,
came
I'm
here."
not stupid. I'm not stupid. Although, to be fair, I would assume little sis might be able to handle her. I'm not too sure about that, but I would think so. But then again, I don't know exactly how powerful Dorothy is about to go to protect Peanut. Okay. Nope, wrong button.
To be honest, when you first proposed that I join you, I scoffed at the idea. But I couldn't have imagined I'd run into Pina here. I never thought I would see her again since she... Huh. Even so, I'm glad I can see her, even in this form. I'm so glad that she came to see me.
Scary lady? What kind of person was Peanut?
Pina. She was... When we were at our lowest and on the verge of collapse, she was the one who helped us get back on our feet. Isn't that amazing? Even though she was a mass-produced model, her heart was stronger than that of a goddess. She was so strong. Someone who kept us steady when we were shaken. She was our savior. Without her, we wouldn't be who we are today. She helped me remain a goddess of victory. Goddess of victory.
Sounds like she's someone very precious to you.
Oh yes. Very much so. Just as you have Red Hood, I have Pina.
Dorothy, you're not thinking straight right now. That's not Pina. You need to snap out of it.
I have a bad feeling that's gonna... No, maybe it'll be fine. Maybe.
What?
Maybe, but I think I should be running to the other side of the ship just in case. Rappy. I'm gonna die, little sis.
The person beside you is Maya, the Nikke who died aboard the Utopia. It's just a hologram. I don't know what kind of Nikke Pina was. But considering she was also a mass-produced model, perhaps there's a resemblance.
No, it's Pina.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Look carefully. You know it can't be true.
How are you so sure? You never knew Pina.
No, I didn't. But you did. So look carefully. Look closely.
Dorothy stares long and hard at the hologram of Maya.
Is it Pina? Be honest.
Dorothy slams the table.
If we don't retrieve that hologram, this ship will be caught in a dangerous current.
Get out of my sight.
We will be pulled into a whirlpool. Everyone will die.
Don't say another word. Just go.
We don't have time for this.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I'll say it again. That's not Pina.
I said shut your mouth.
Lunges at Rappy. Rappy crashes into the deck of the Utopia. The wooden boards around her shatter. Rappy struggles to her feet. Dorothy walks slowly towards her.
No one can take Pina away from me.
That's not Pina.
If you say her name one more time, I'll make you regret.
Pina. 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 Pina.
Not even say anything else, just repeating her name. Just gonna grab a bag of peanuts and just start tossing them at her.
Anyone could tell that's not her. And yet here you are, twisting things to fit your own warped delusions, and making things difficult for us. And you wonder why I call you Snooty Dorothy.
How dare you!
Dorothy lunges at Rappy. Rappy also gets up and lunges at Dorothy. No! They collide into each other and fall into the pool, which is shallow and only knee-high. Both of them are unarmed, so they resort to their fists. Oh no. Oh no.
Acting so smart and sophisticated. When you can't even use your own eyes to see what's in front of you. That's why everyone calls you Snooty Dorothy. You don't understand anything.
You've got to say a proper goodbye. You have happy memories to look back on. Stop acting like you know everything.
Stop tickling me and punch like you mean it.
You may look different now, but you're still as weak as you ever were.
Rappy and Dorothy keep trading blows. I can't find a proper opening to intervene. I never seen them get this heated. Things get this heated between them. This is bad. No, 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 no. Leave this be. I'd rather not die.
No, it's not.
Egg, I thought you might have been killed.
No, but I wish I were. Everything hurts. Anyway, can't you do anything to stop these two?
Nope.
At this rate, one of them is liable to get killed.
Nope. We'll figure it out.
Okay, fine. I'm sturdier than you and certainly stronger, so I'll... Huh?
Amidst the barrage of blows and groans, Maya's hologram walks forward slowly, smiling all the while. Eventually, she stops in front of Dorothy. Rappy, who is about to throw a punch, hesitates. At that moment, Dorothy's punch goes through Maya's hologram and lands squarely on Rappy's jaw. Ooh! Rappy falls to her knees. Dorothy looks down at her coldly. I rush forward. I launch myself forward and wrap my arms around Dorothy's waist.
Let go!
What are you doing?
I said let go! Unlike the other Nikkes, I can attack humans.
Can?
If you value your life, let go of me.
You can? Well, that just makes you even more terrifying! Oh, God!
Such strength!
You liar.
Rappy shakes her head and regains focus. She glares up at Dorothy, who is towering over her.
You knew. You knew it wasn't Pina.
Because she punched through the hologram and didn't hesitate? Yep. I thought that was weird. That was a really interesting detail. That was really cool. I keep wanting to click 1 for the auto. I don't know why. Abby stands up and spits. A wad of saliva mixed with blood hits the ground.
You knew. You knew it wasn't Pina. You knew it from the start, didn't you? I thought it was strange. Sure, you have a temper from time to time, but you're usually calm and sensible enough. Hardly the type to believe someone deceased had come back as a ghost to see you again. You knew, didn't you?
AC Twitch disconnected and reconnected? Okay.
I don't know what you are talking about.
You kept going on and on about Pina. But when that hologram stood in front of you, you still threw a punch. Dorothy, what are you doing? Or rather, what is it that you wanted to do?
I just wanted to be with her. Yes, I knew it wasn't her all along. I knew this was just a hologram, and not a living Nikke. But even so, I wanted to do the things that I've always wanted to do. Taking a walk, drinking tea, shopping, and enjoying the scenery together. That's all I wanted.
Even though you know it's not her.
It looks like her. Exactly like her.
That's a fantasy. You know that.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with escaping reality for a few moments? I knew that this wouldn't last forever. I know that it's all a lie. But what does it matter? For a while, I wanted a respite from those painful memories. Is it so wrong to want to flee from reality for a while when it hurts this much?
Does reality hurt, Dorothy?
Yes, more than you can imagine. I have no one, nothing to comfort me. Only I can save myself. But that's why I'm so lonely. You couldn't possibly understand. You are able to merge with Red Hood. You can still be with someone you cherish, in whatever form it is. You wouldn't understand the pain of losing someone entirely, of them being obliterated without a trace.
Let me be your friend. Let me comfort you.
I don't need it.
We can be friends.
I said I don't need it.
We're both strong. But I'm stronger.
What the? I'm being serious right now.
I've also lost someone close to me. Someone who had a major impact on my life.
So what? Are we supposed to spend our lives licking each other's wounds?
I don't know if we're close enough for licking each other.
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
I'm not proposing that we heal each other's wounds. I'm saying that we should support each other as we move through life, carrying those we've lost in our hearts. If one of us goes astray, the other will help us get back on the path. If one of us makes a wrong choice, the other will stand in the way. And in the end, when we both reach the place we were meant to be, we'll be able to stand tall and feel proud of ourselves and of one another.
Why are you prattling on like this when you don't even know what I'm after?
You're right. I don't know. Will you tell me?
If you knew, you'd only try to stop me.
You're right. Since we're friends, and that's what friends do. They stop people they care about from making bad choices.
I'm sorry to interrupt, dear passengers, but the Utopia is about to be pulled into a current. We must hurry. Eleg, please take care of Maya.
Egg is already standing before Maya's hologram. The muzzle of BFG pointed straight at it. The hologram is smiling.
Wait!
just like the music immediately after that.
Alec, we don't have any more time.
Right.
Wait. Please, wait a moment. I'm not ready.
Alec,
I immediately lowers the BFG.
I can't do it.
Alec!
I'm sorry.
Reach over to Egg and take the BFG from her. Look at Maya's hologram, and is still smiling. Alfred.
Yes.
What is the safest place aboard the ship? We're safe even from the whirlpools.
Commander,
There is nowhere on this ship where I can guarantee your safety, dear passengers.
Maya workout. Capable and strong. Look at Maya's smiling hologram. Can't do it either. Think any of us will.
Mr. Commander.
Let's get some rest. I sit on the floor. The utopia starts to shake more violently.
Dorothy, all of us are alive. So listen to the voices of the living.
But they are no longer with us. Getting yourself killed won't mean you'll get to them again. You want to hear their voice again, but you can't. We cannot see or communicate with the dead. Listen to my voice. I'm asking for your help. I'm right in front of you, living and breathing, talking to you. And I'm offering my hand. Take my hand, one that's living, and get up. Yes, that's right.
Dorothy approaches me. She holds her hand out.
Give me the weapon.
Huh?
I'm sure. I'm the only one who can do it.
Hand over the BFG, Dorothy. Dorothy holds the BFG and stands before the hologram.
Dorothy,
Oh, this image.
Miss Dorothy.
Dorothy looks at Peanut.
Pina,
Peanut only responds
I've
with a
been
smile.
living in the past, tormented by guilt, unable to take a single step forward. I'd always wonder, what if I hadn't left you alone? If only I hadn't pulled the trigger? If only I hadn't given up on you? Would things have turned out differently? I haven't been able to extricate myself from the past. Oh, how I've wanted to go back to the time I was loved, when I was capable of love. But the desire for revenge is all-consuming. If only I hadn't seen that sign. If only I had crossed paths with a Rapture, or a lost Nikke, and not a damned sign mocking us. I've become ugly and twisted, but I have no regrets, because I can't forgive. But even so, if you had been with me, I'm sure I would have made a different choice. I miss you, Pina. I always will. Farewell, my precious wings.
Peanut disappears. And so does Maya.
All authorization has been restored. Rerouting ship now, dear passengers. Abnormality detected in power source. It's a Rapture. A massive one.
Great!
The Rapture has occupied the Utopia's power source. I cannot control the ship until it is removed.
So it all comes down to a rapture. Yet again.
Little sis, please! Kill it!
Yes, everyone, let's go. Dorothy,
Yes?
can you go?
Let's go. I need an outlet. Bad.
Alright, everybody stand away from her, please, because it's about to be terrifying.
Initiating manual override of the power source. The provoked Rapture will reveal itself soon. Please, head to the deck, dear passengers.
Okay. Deck of the Utopia. The once calm ocean is now churning. For us, a massive rapture reveals itself and stares upon the ship. Kraken.
It's huge. The core must be massive as well.
Let's take this thing down quick. Dorothy, Eleg,
On it.
Let's go.
Great! After taking down the Kraken, Dorothy doesn't come out of the room. Oh. The Utopia safely changes direction and veers towards safe waters. After salvaging the Kraken and investigating the body, it quietly calls me and
The
wraps me over.
Kraken's power source wasn't replacing the Utopia's. For some reason I can't explain, the Kraken's own power source, i.e. its core,
That's a good one. Your raptor noise is confused, fearful, and dead. Yep. Yep.
had become drastically overpowered.
What do you mean?
Every machine is built with an output which matches its physical size. With the Kraken, however, its output far exceeded what would be suitable for its body. That means it had to expend that energy somehow.
And that's a bad thing? Isn't more energy good?
That's not always the case. Too much energy can put a strain on the body. Take you, for instance. Let's say you had the strength to lift 10 tons.
Okay.
The moment you attempted to lift that much weight, your bones would break and your muscles would tear.
Yep.
In other words, machines and living things alike need output levels which roughly correspond to their body. But this Kraken didn't have that. Therefore, it had to offload its excess energy somehow, and it seems it chose the Utopia as the outlet.
So that's
That's
basically
how the
explaining
holograms
how
on
it
the
was all
Utopia
powered.
ship were able to remain functional, for better or for worse. If this had happened before all the passengers passed away, the outcome would have been different. But it's pointless to dwell on hypotheticals.
So Kraken, unable to contain power, put it in ship. Got it.
That's right. As far as I can tell, parts of its body became holograms simply as a way to burn excess energy.
Any guesses as to why the output became so large?
It's hard to say. We encountered something similar to this once before, but we never figured out the cause. I guess it proves that, once again, things like cores can't be trusted. Maybe I'm overthinking, but if time did this to the Kraken, what does that mean for the Ark, and how much time it has left?
Yes, here I am being like, you make a good question. Very good question. But, we're just gonna ignore that.
Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought for a moment. Anyway, the Utopia is running fine right now. We'll soon arrive at a point where we can return to the Ark.
Cool. Question is, what we're going to do with the ship.
Actually, Alfred says it has something to say regarding that. It wants to tell us all at once, though, once we've gathered.
Okay. As we walk down the hallway, a loud banging on the door can be heard.
Hey, what are you doing in there? I said come out.
I would suggest refraining from violence, as it's hardly conducive to survival.
How are you not pissed off about this?
No one got hurt. All she did was knock us out.
You say it like she did nothing wrong.
Noisy. If you keep hitting the same spot, you're gonna break the door. Try knocking 10 centimeters to the right.
Oh, thanks for the tip. Are you not coming out? So you're gonna beat us to a pulp and then lock yourself in your room? Don't you have any manners?
What is all this ruckus?
Oh, hey guys. Yon wanted to confront Dorothy for what she did, so she asked us to
Oh
meet
god,
up here.
I give Jan props for the guts to still want to approach her. I give her big props for that. I would be like, oh hell no, I'm going far away from that.
Why didn't you call me?
You didn't get hit by Dorothy.
You're right, I didn't. That's because I used my words.
She didn't even give us a chance to talk it out.
Dorothy's probably going through a lot right now.
I said come out.
Door opens. Dorothy stands behind it and stares at Jan.
Is kicking people across the room a polite thing where you're from? I'm ready to throw you up and down this entire ship. And if you don't think I don't have it in me, try me.
Come in.
Dorothy turns around and walks into the room. We follow behind with no small amount of confusion. Inside, there are chairs and teacups prepared for each one of us. So there they were, slamming on her door, yelling at her, and she's like, alright, I'm gonna prepare a tea party. Dorothy sits with a dignified air and
What
looks
is
at us.
this?
Drink.
Dorothy sips her tea. Everyone hesitantly takes a
Oh,
and sips,
this.
and they listen. Oh my god, I just saw Dorothy as really like as a tragic character and just kind of scary, but I see her reasons as to why she was the way she was and everything from what we saw with her past events and stuff. So the way she was like a very tragic character that I was very much scared of. This I'm starting to love this. Oh, that was
Do
great.
you like it?
I guess. But you call this an apology?
Wow. The aroma is really nice.
How can you tell?
I've never smelled anything like it.
Good.
Smells like tea.
Better with cream.
You know what? Agreed, Freema. Agreed, Freema. 100% agreed. Can you say yes, ma'am? Exactly. That is exactly what just happened. And I love that. But no, agreed. No. I am not cultured, alright? Tea is great with cream and sugar. Alright? Okay? It's delicious. Absolutely delicious. 90% coffee, 90% cream. Understandable. I can drink coffee either way. I can drink it black. I could drink it with a little bit of cream. Or I could drink it with just 90% cream and... But no, cream with tea, delicious. Alright? So, completely understandable, Freema. I like you, Freema. You get it. You get good stuff. Thank you, Toka, for making noises behind me. I don't know if I've ever... Also, goodbye, Ars. Thank you for coming. But, I don't think I've ever mentioned, but... When I was little, and I wouldn't be feeling good, my mom would make me chamomile tea, right? And she would put some cream and she would put some sugar because she knows that's how I liked it. For the longest time, I thought it was camel milk. You know, like the camel, the animal with the lumps on its back. I thought it was camel milk. For the longest time, forever, I had called it that. And I don't know if my mother knew I was calling it that, or if she just thought I was saying chamomile, but didn't know exactly how to say it. But, it had cream in it, so I thought it was milk. And I never heard of chamomile tea. Alright? I never heard of that. So I thought it was camel milk. It's delicious.
I wonder what plant this is. As a survival expert, I'm sure I can take a good guess. Huh. I'm not expecting much, but go ahead. Is it a red-horned deer mushroom? Those are poisonous, and they're not even plants.
This is Magnolia. Where did you get this?
Oh, okay. But beforehand, when she said that, I was about to say, I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if Dorothy did make a tea that is poisonous for them. But no, okay.
You're familiar with Magnolia?
Of course I am. And this is no imitation.
What's that?
This is the real thing.
All right, I'm gonna
You
look
can't
up.
buy this stuff.
I'm gonna look it up. We're gonna figure it out. Magnolia. Oh, it's a flower. That's a lot of flowers. Tea. Is it a tea? What is a tea? Oh my god, there's so... What the heck? What the heck? Why is there like 100 versions of it? What is this? Magnolia Oolong Loose Tea? Global Tea? Plant Gift? Sweet Magnolia Green Tea? Huh? That's too many. There's just too many. There's just too many. There's too many versions. No wonder I look at tea and I'm like, what the hell is that? Oh, these were flowers? I thought it was just some plant. I didn't know it was a flower. Of course I was not. I am not the greatest when it comes to flowers. My most unique that I know of, Spider Lily, and that's about it. Other than that, I usually just go to the place and I see like these plastic looking, I don't know what they are, but they're just shrubs, but they're plastic looking. They're little plastic, they just look like plastic and they look like rubber, but it's actually a real life plant. They are the best. Just grab a bunch of those and just plant them and I'm like, oh my god, you're amazing. You look like plastic, but you're not. Are you shocked about tea? Because at the end with coffee, it makes sense. You have a base roast and then you have like mixtures from other ones. So that's just what makes the variety of them. But at the end, you just really have base roasts. So there's not... In reality, it's not so many. It's almost like with colors. There's this... There you have your... I don't know how do colors work? 4 primaries or something? And then you mix them all, and then that's just kind of how you get into the different varieties of them. That's how it works. I don't know if it's the same with tea. Probably not, because tea is just too crazy. Can you eat tea with its base form? No. Therefore, coffee superior. You can eat the coffee beans, and it is delicious. Anyways. Of course I am. And this is... Okay.
Did you smuggle it from somewhere?
I'll give you some when we land.
Don't think this counts as an apology.
Just finish your tea.
She refuses to say sorry even once. Fine. Give me another cup.
Eat rose petals. No, I don't mean rose petals. I mean, you open up a bag of tea. Can you eat that? Will you eat that, or will you start dying trying to eat it? Okay? Alright? No, coffee beans, delicious. Coat them in chocolate, even better.
You two are like a pair of
The
kids
two types
fighting.
of coffee that are made from poo. You're not wrong about that, and I don't understand that one. That one, I am willing to try any type of food. They fascinate me. What I will not eat, something that has come out of the other end. Cause no, God, no. I've talked about it before. It's probably disgusting. But when Marky was a puppy, he was an adorable, cute little puppy, and it was like late at night. He had to get his little shots, and I was in the back seat with him. I swear there was another puppy, but it wasn't ours. It was somebody else's. Well, we just had him because we were taking them to go get the shots, and they're like, "Hey, you take this one." I think we did. Well, that was another time. But anyways, so they were with me in the back. We had went and we got like a pudding, like banana pudding thingy in a cup. I don't remember what it was exactly. Banana cream pudding in a cup, but it was like mixed with ice cream, or it was something. And I had it. I was eating it, and some of it had fell, and I was like, oh shoot, I don't want this. I don't want the puppies to get a hold of it because I don't know how their stomach's gonna react to it. So I remember picking it up and eating it and being like, this tastes odd, because it just landed on my lap. So I was like, this tastes a little funky, and so I just stopped eating it. I put it to the side. I was like, oh no, maybe it was bad or something. We got home. I turned on the light so I could hand over the puppies because I was like right in the middle of the seat. And I looked down and they had vomited. And I believe what I might have eaten was not the pudding like I thought it was. I'm just gonna leave it there. Let you guys figure out the rest of that. Anyways. After the minor imbroglio, everyone except Dorothy meets in the control room. Alfred speaks in its usual cheerful tone.
Once it reaches its destination, the Utopia will cease to operate. This will be its last voyage, dear passengers.
Huh.
Thanks to Eleg's help, the core efficiency has improved and the generators were upgraded. However, many of the systems here are antiquated and cannot be repaired.
There must be a way.
It is fine, dear passengers. Once the passengers were all gone, the Utopia had fulfilled its purpose. This should have happened long ago.
Whatever needs to be fixed, I'll fix. If I bring litter along...
Thank you for the offer. But you must know how difficult it is to send materials to such a remote location. This is also a massive cruise ship, nearly the size of a small city. We must put to rest those who remain in our hearts, and bless the lives of those still living. In departing, we offer our blessings to all those who were aboard this vessel. Until then, however, please feel free to enjoy everything the Utopia has to offer, dear passengers. Delicious meals, luxurious amenities, a safe environment, abundant supplies, comfortable sleeping quarters. Everything you can possibly want can be found aboard the Utopia. The Utopia. Enjoy your life to the fullest. On this paradise at sea.
Woohoo! Let's boogie!
party time! Let's cut loose and have some fun!
I'm going to the pool first!
Oh, let's go together.
Should I bring some alcohol?
Absolutely not.
I'll fully map out the cruise's structure. With plenty of snacks piled next to me, of course.
Sleep on cruise. Wish fulfilled.
Let's go, Commander. Let's enjoy everything the Utopia has to offer.
Huh? Okay.
We must put to rest those who remain in our hearts, and bless the lives of those still living.
Ooh. Cool. Fireworks! Just like how happy she was about that, like, yay! No. Nice. Or those who come after. Oh god. Oh. Oh, that was nice. Okay, well, we can also do the challenge. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Not challenge, just story 2. And do the last one for that. This is also a very cool animation.
Excuse me! The burning passion! The fiery will! Raise and rebuild are all-powerful tools! Fully active! Pierce through! Target! Ahead! Fire at will!
Nice. Oh, that's cool. Sinking into the water.
We did it! We survived!
With admirable dexterity. Wait. From the rapid. Huh? This is the same. Oh, never mind. It's not. Happy and I are drinking in Dorothy's room.
How do you like it?
It's nice.
Nice. Smells wonderful. Wait. Wait. Eat those strawberries. Eat those strawberries. How can you leave the strawberries there? Come on, little sis. I am disappointed. You should be grabbing those and just eating them. Come on. Look at that. And then shove your spoon in the middle and just scoop out the good bits of this cake. And then there you go. Amazing. Oh, I can almost imagine the taste of those strawberries. Delicious. Anyways, what was happening?
I intend on taking the Ark.
Why am I shocked? I should just be like, yes, ma'am. Don't hurt me.
Try and stop me.
I'll do just that.
Strawberries?
With everything
Yes!
I have.
Strawberries and the cream there? Strawberries and cream. Delicious. There's a... Oh, there's a dessert treat called... I don't know its actual name. It's Spanish, but it's basically strawberries and cream, but in Spanish. But it's basically like it's a cup, and they have the strawberries cut up in it. They're not like sauced in any sauce or anything because it's already gonna get sweet. Because they put like condensed milk into the cup, and then they put just like some evaporated milk, and you mix it like that, and then you put some whipped cream on top of it, and you just use like the cut up bits of it to kind of get a little soggy, and so some of the juices from the strawberry get into it and make it sweet as well, and it's just it's delicious, absolutely delicious. Strawberries and cream is my favorite. It's called Frescas something. Un leche, or it's something like that. I can't remember, but it's strawberries and cream. Absolutely divine. It is amazing. There's like 2 places here that I can get them at that they're actually really good. I haven't had one in forever. But it's exactly what this reminded me of. But it's literally just cut up strawberries, condensed milk, and evaporated milk. Of course, there's like all different variations of it where some of them have cinnamon within them or stuff like that, but like especially when they just do the cinnamon sticks. Has anyone ever had cinnamon sticks with coffee? So my grandfather, before, because I don't know if like the machines, right, but they now have them with called a Keurig kind of idea. That's the brand name for them, but they all have them now off brands and stuff like that, to where it's like they have little cups that you put in, and it's like could be tea, it could be hot chocolate, and all sorts of things, right? But beforehand, my grandfather used to have a coffee, like an actual coffee machine with the filter and all that. And so what he would do is he would have that on top, to where you would have the coffee grounds into the coffee filter, and then in the actual pot itself he would put the cinnamon sticks in the coffee cup. He would put it in there, like actual cinnamon sticks, not like, no, actual, just in there, and then I turn them on and make the coffee like that, and it would sit there at the bottom. And of course, when you start to pour out the coffee, sometimes you'll get like a stick on the side, or when you get to the stick at the bottom, you start to stir the stick into like the coffee that's been poured before anybody takes a drink, and have them sit a little bit in the coffee cup. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I miss his coffee so much because of it, but of course they got older and everything. We got him like one of those Keurig ones and everything, because it's just easier for them to deal with and everything, so they would have to clean out the whole pot. But yeah, it was that's great. There's some restaurants here that will actually serve the coffee like that. Usually more like your Mexican food restaurants would kind of serve the coffee like that with the cinnamon sticks. It's good. Very good. Anyways, but yes, strawberries and cream. Cinnamon sticks are actually pretty fun to play with. I never really played with them much until I got older into some more like baking things and stuff like that. And ever since I saw my grandfather with the cinnamon sticks like that, I was like, oh, that explains it! That explains why it's delicious. Because if you pour cinnamon powder, which you can, it'll start to get all clumpy, especially if you're taking your time sipping the drink and you're not stirring it often. It'll start to get clumpy and kind of form into the bottom, or with that throughout it, and kind of ruins that. But with a cinnamon stick, it don't do that. Especially with the heat of the coffee before you put in the cream, the heat is able to make it kind of cook the stick a little bit, almost, you can imagine, roast it a bit, so it takes some of the flavor from the stick into the drink. Anyways,
Because I'm your friend.
When you stood in my way back on that ship, I felt something.
That feeling helpless before towering, overwhelming masculine strength feels kinda nice in some ways.
what? I was reading chat and did not hear anything that you said. Try and stop me with everything I have because I'm your friend. When you stood in my
When you stood in my way back on that ship, I felt something.
That feeling helpless before towering, overwhelming masculine strength feels kinda nice in some ways. Sorry, bad joke. You don't have to look at me like that. Please, continue.
Just
I
imagine the
realize that
glare.
if there's someone to hold me back, I might not make the wrong choice.
And what would that be?
Ending your life, for starters. If your grace hadn't stopped me, I would have killed you.
What are you talking about? I'd have taken you out long before you had a chance to kill me. Anyway, it's good to see that you realize fighting me is the wrong
If I killed a highly revered member of the Special Commando Unit, I would undo everything I've built thus far. That is what I meant when I said it would be a wrong choice.
Dorothy, what are you doing with the Ark?
Forcing it to make a decision.
What do you mean?
At some point, the Ark will be confronted with a choice. Many things will have to be abandoned. When that time comes, the question is, what will it abandon first?
Enough with the dramatics. Speak English.
Agreed!
I am waiting, Robbie, and I do so with joy. When the time comes, you will be forced to make a choice as well. You will have to decide whether to stand in my way or stand with me.
And are you sure you're not making the wrong choice here?
Positive.
Can you tell me what the right choice is?
I'd rather not.
Can you at least give us a hint? But... Okay.
I said no.
Deputy
Report.
Chief's office.
I'm sorry, but there's not been anything significant so far.
Ah. How does no one know what Dorothy is doing here in the Ark? She couldn't have come here just to broadcast that gibberish show of hers.
Her movements are somewhat limited. Other than periodic meetings with Deputy Chief Birmingham, she hasn't been to many places.
What did she talk about with him?
We were unable to find out.
Are you kidding? Why didn't you bug their offices?
That was impossible. The Deputy Chief's offices are...
Ah, I know. It's impervious to any bugging equipment. Nikke is also covering for her, so we're screwed in that department.
It's the same with your office. All of the Deputy Chief's offices are...
I know that! Don't try and lecture me.
Sorry, Deputy Chief. I didn't mean to cause offense.
Damn! I'm on my last nerve with this. There's no way a pilgrim would stay here without a purpose. She's got something up her sleeve. I'm sure of it. Why did she go help with that cruise ship investigation on the surface?
There is no way to know. It appears that she was simply lending assistance.
Don't be absurd. I'm positive there's something bigger behind all this. Were you at least able to bug the ship?
We did plant bugs in some supplies provided by Macilis, but we're unable to record anything intelligible. We suspect it could have been due to distance, or other adverse conditions.
Useless! Completely useless, all of you!
It might not be very important, but we did record one word that was rather unusual.
I'll determine whether it's important or not. Just tell me what the word was.
Yes. The word was... Pina.
Pina?
Yes. We're unsure as to whether it's a term, a name, or perhaps a title?
Damn it, little sis, you just had to try to make Dorothy upset and just keep repeating that word. They at least got one.
Look into it. Whatever this is, I want it found out.
Understood, Deputy Chief.
Go.
Yes, Deputy Chief.
Oh, that would be an interesting thing if they try to trick Dorothy then by saying they revive Peanut kind of idea. And be like, hey, if you help us or join us, we got Peanut here with you, or try to in some way somehow do that. That would be interesting.
Pilgrim. Dorothy. I don't know what you are up to, but I'm going to find out. No matter what it takes. No one can threaten my kingdom. No one.
Fun. Neat. Okay, let's explore this boat. Oh, the party time's gone. Oh, sad. Damn it, I should have explored before. Oh, frick. Damn it. Oh, I had a feeling too, but I was like, nah, it'll be fine. Why would I need to? As I say, an indoor restaurant where people can enjoy delicious food and watch the chefs in action. The end of the event. I didn't think it would change at the end. I thought like after the whole thing that would have been fine, and then after the hard challenge boat thing, it's just that's it. I didn't think it was gonna change. Okay, is there anything else interesting around this ship? What's that popping sound?
I shall proceed in that direction.
What is that?
I shall proceed in that direction.
Oh, you can see the water. Oh, neat. Oh, I wonder if the Kraken was showing up, if there would have been, if, like in the fight beforehand, if the Kraken was actually in the water or something. I don't know. When I do this on my own, trying to get the story bit so we can do this for a stream, I don't pay attention to what's happening here. Just on my phone, I just select whatever I need to try to avoid any spoilers, but damn it. No, is there anything else other than just like a bunch of shinies that I'll collect later? I don't see anything.
You call.
Oops. There's something on the boat here. Well, I don't see anything really interesting though.
I shall proceed in that direction.
Oh, you can go around the top. Neat. Now there's something here. I don't think there's anything else special around here, unless anybody knows of anything. Well, before I walk by 3, the shinies, yeah, I know. I was just trying to look for these little bits. A place filled with mechanical devices of unknown function. It's best not to touch them. I was looking for the shinies on my own. Oh no, it's just for story 1. There's a little cute little section here. Is this like the shop or something? Well, okay, I don't see anything else unless there's something up front here. Somebody said there was something to do with touching the minigame buttons. Everything else specifies what had remaining. True. Down here. Oh, I like mode on. Wait. What does that mean?
Let's set out and have a boom-tastic start!
What does this mean? Is it just egg? I've not done this on
Things
keyboard.
just got even
Oh
more
my god, it is.
electrifying.
It's just egg, 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 egg,
Howdy! Howdy!
egg, 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 egg. This is great. This is great. Okay,
I'm getting exhausted.
there's another one. Can't wait for the next game to be released. You said there's another one? Red button? Oh, boom guy! Ah, I see.
Let's go! Full speed! Boom style!
Oh my god, the music.
Boom!
That's great.
Boom! Boom and stall! Boom! Boom and stall!
Just sit here and just keep clicking space and see what happens. Don't have any logic in this.
Boom and stall! Connection complete!
Also, I've never noticed, does the background always keep changing, or is it unique to whatever you're doing? I don't remember Little Sis in the background.
Boom! Boom and stall!
Right?
Boom and
It changes randomly? Oh, I guess I just never paid attention.
Boom!
There are 3 backgrounds. No, I was trying to stack it to the top. Why?
Boom!
Let me stack to the top. Come on. No. The stupid little head is now messing it up. No.
Boom and stall!
Come on. No.
Boom
Come
and
on.
stall!
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. 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 Yes.
I'm
Okay.
getting exhausted.
Clown. Clown is always smiling. Cool. Story 1 and click on the display of egg swimsuit. Okay.
I shall proceed in that direction.
Thanks, Dorothy. If I click the buttons, is that going to do anything? No. It's just anything on her chest. That is funny. That is great. Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay, if you do... It's paying attention to this thingy, and the more you click it, the higher it goes, and then it does that. Ah, I see. Okay. Anything in story 2 or no? Other than that creepiness, do you have anything? Can I spill your tea? Can I eat your strawberries? Oh my god, look at them. Look how delicious that looks. Look at them. Look at them. Okay, I don't know if you guys have ever had a fruit sandwich. So basically, it's 2 pieces of white bread. You, of course, take off the most disgusting part of it, the outer edges, right? And what you do is you have like a something you're kind of like stirring it with like kind of like a mixture of like a cream, Cool Whip kind of idea, like a whipped cream kind of mixture. And then you have sliced fruit. It could be like kiwi, strawberries, it could be any kind of fruit. And then you put them in the tub, and then you mix it around, stir it around pretty good. And then you kind of like put it in between the 2 pieces of bread and make it like a sandwich, and make sure it's not so liquidy that it's just melting out of the sides and just stay there. And then you wrap them in a saran wrap, keep it tight like that, put it in the fridge, and then take them out and then eat them afterwards. It is delicious. I've had them at 2 places. One, I've made it at home a couple times, and even my mother got a hold of the recipe too and was making it as well. And second, also had them in Japan, is where I found them at the convenience stores. I forgot one of the times I was with my uncle and we needed to grab something to eat. I saw them and I was like, oh, I gotta get these. And so I'm glad I bought 2 because he stole my other one. But it was delicious, absolutely delicious. This is the way that it actually does pretty good with the bread, with one keeping it still, but it also the cream itself kind of gets absorbed into the bread, so it even gives the bread some of the cream flavor to it. It's actually really, really good. Anyways, it's not how it was just made. All the sandwiches actually in Japan, especially with the convenience stores, even just seeing them, they always had the crust off. All of them. They've always had them all peeled off. I forgot what happened. But yeah, I saw that. I was always seeing it taken off. And we were like, oh, interesting. Smart. It's the worst part. Anyways, is there anything here? Okay, nothing there. Banana oranges. Ever try to eat an orange peel? Yes, I tried to eat it because I was curious if it was edible. I mean, it is edible, but my god, it's the hardest thing to eat. What were we doing? Checking out the minigame stuff? A kiwi peel before? Yeah! I tried eating those and everything. Like, especially like with a mungo. I think I've talked about it, right? I discovered a new way to eat a mungo, and that's just by sucking it dry. I had one yesterday, because my grandfather always gives them, and I had one yesterday. I was like, this is ready to eat. Like, it was ripe to where you could smell it, and you could smell the mungo, just the fragrance from it, which is, oh, it is so good. And just bite a hole into it and just start sucking. You just like squeeze around the sides, like almost kind of like a toothpaste or something like that. You're just squeezing the sides to loosen up the meat part of it to where it just gets sucked through. Delicious. What was the album? Egg is here. Come play with me. Because of this, I'm too scared to pull the covers over my head. The covers. Oh, I see. Monsters of Silent Hill. Hello, Ghost. Ghost, get away from me. I heard people nowadays don't know what a videotape is. It's freezing in the well. Videotape. Like a VHS tape? Is that a videotape? Backgrounds. spend a thrilling boom-filled summer with her. Fiery passion amid summer. Perhaps an unexpected encounter awaits the summer. Cool. Anyways, let's see what we got some spins to do. Ah, I'm supposed to do the ring. Okay, okay. What do we want to get? I think a Dorothy, but let's do one of these, and then we'll do a Dorothy.
Don't freak out.
Oh, hey!
But you've got the #1 heroine
Ooh,
with
I
you
love
now.
your mask. I clicked them all.
Don't you
Nah,
know?
doesn't interest me. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Does that protect your windows?
All Nikkes are heroic.
Oh my
It's in our nature.
I love that. I just love their masks so much. It's so cool. Cause where is she? She also has it too, right? Where are you? There you are.
Am I a hero? That's a tough one.
This one's still my favorite. Actually, I haven't seen. I don't think I have her. Max, right? Max? Yeah, I don't think so. Nope. I haven't seen Max's in a minute. Was it Max? Yeah.
You're a most interesting subject to observe. How
No,
about
you
we
don't
go
put
and
your
run some tests
dad.
together?
You don't.
You're a most interesting subject to
Really? This is like the coolest part. Damn, that's disappointing. Oh, maybe we can see if she's fighting. Meh. Couldn't reach my keyboard. Check her skins. This one?
observe. You're a most interesting subject to observe.
Is that her mask right there? That's her mask, isn't it? That's it. You wear it when you're fighting here? No. Do you wear it in this one? Oh, you do! Wait, what? Why? I don't want to know how your gun is powered. I don't want to know. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm glad that she doesn't have that. Yep. Great. Alright, there we go, Dorothy. Energy from her core? Yeah! It probably, you know, might have been a bit better if you're trying to go for her spine to stick it up on her neck or somewhere over there. Not there! Not by that side. I don't know. Just thinking. It looks really silly.
Don't you know? There's
Thank
a
you,
fine
Mihara.
line
You have
between
been.
pleasure
Do you?
and pain.
Shush. No. No.
I may be a mess. Nicely done.
It's just
What
the
are
way
your
that it
orders?
looks. It doesn't even look like that. It's just the fact that it's powering her gun. That's what makes it worse.
No, please don't treat me like this. I don't know what I'll end up doing.
Huh?
Soldier F. Don't you know?
I don't remember who she is.
Night. Oh, hello
Way
there.
less inconvenient.
My name is
I feel like it would be more
Leona, and
convenient
this
because
cute lion
it's
here is Timmy.
closer to the ground, so you'll be able to trip all over it and everything. So I don't know if that's... I don't know about that. I mean, yes, the other way would be blocking her arms, but then... Maybe she just shouldn't have it stuck that way, or maybe, you know, lower to her back.
Armament check.
It's amazing fantasy.
Soldier FA.
Oh,
Your
that's
or-
right. Okay, that's right, that's right.
Huh? Is Blorta around here?
Somehow, I have an auspicious premonition that I might meet her today.
That I might what today? Meet her? I don't know why when I meet somebody, right? But in my head just thought of just beating her up so bad she turns into ground meat. I'm sorry, I don't know why that's where my brain just went. Just pound them until there's nothing left but just ground meat. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Nicely done.
Great. Yay! Goldie wearing woolly. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I don't know why that's happening. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jinx. What was I gonna do? Something in a delicious dwarf? Delicious dwarf? Is she gonna be eating dwarfs? Does she eat dwarfs?
I will opt out of swimming. I cannot bear the idea of my clothes getting wet.
How could you? How could you? Look, it's a sacrifice, alright? I hate coming out of the water too with my clothes all wet. But swimming's the best! How could you? Besides the sun. The sun is my worst enemy. I hate that thing. God, I could be in the sun for like... Just give it an hour and I have the worst pounding headache. I understand. But also...
I sincerely hope I can find it here.
The tiefling count? Which 3? I don't remember.
Why that look? Does seeing me in this outfit surprise you?
What was that?
I sincerely hope I can find it here.
Oh, it was just the sun. Okay, I thought it was something else. Cool. Nope, I remembered. Nope, that's right. I have never, if I ever put you on my team, you are never being the one who we get to see shooting. Nope. I would like my ads to actually not be limited. I would like not. Right, Soldier EG?
EG from Elysian.
Right. And you were the
I am
best.
Soldier EG
You're the
from
greatest.
Elysian.
Okay. Probably continue some main story events, so we'll go and do some of that. No, I don't. Butts aren't my thing, and also I would like ad revenue. I really do. on YouTube to be like, no! No! Okay, so... campaign? Actually, let's add her to the roster, because I'm curious if I do have enough equipment for her. I don't think so. I think strangely enough, I've been getting a lot of abnormal equipment more than anything else. God, I forgot I have you. Why did I have two of you? I had two of you. Why? That just made this worse. You. No. You have one of these. Sure. Do I have enough equipment for you? Ah, nope. Nope, I do not. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna try to limit break you. I like your burst. I do. It's just like... That's Peanut. It's sad. But I don't know if I want to. I might want to save. We'll see. Okay, anyways. My only problem is if I do want to go and limit break her, then I would have to do that probably off stream by the time I do that. Yeah, Fedora with tickets? I could, but I also greed. How much tickets do I have?
Build you everything you need. Hello, this is the electronic integration system of the
800?
central government.
That's 200. So that'd be 400 to... No, I would need... I have to use all 800 to do it. Ugh. It's a free question. Buddy, but sorry, be as harsh as you can. The story for this event? Alright, you know what? I will talk about my thoughts on the story. I was gonna hold back, but I'll talk about it now. I probably could do the survey and all that stuff, but I'm just... Nikke isn't really my like, game that I'm really passionate about and be like, yeah, I would like to see it improve. It's just... I'm mostly just playing it for stream. It's not a game that I'm like, yeah, I think I got really disappointed on with the whole thing with Crow, and then kind of that like, it's a gacha game, you can't really kill characters, and it's kind of seeing with that kind of though, and the audience and everything that they're trying to steer more towards, because of course that is where they're getting the revenue from and all that sorts of stuff, where it's just gonna be like, yeah, whatever. So I'm not so passionate within this game where I'm like, yeah, I would go into the survey and do all this stuff, because for me, this game is just not my kind of game. I don't like, I never care for whole harem things, have just,
When I'm on standby,
bleh,
I'll secure
whatever,
the perimeter.
it's not my thing. I said, I like women, I do, that's the way I go, but it's just this kind of scenario and over-the-top designs and stuff like that, it's just really not my thing at all. And for the story-wise for itself, the game, like I said, it is a gacha game, so it's kind of hard for them to really kill off a character, because then you lose the opportunities of, well, we can't really bring that character back in the future events. We can reference them at some point, and we could do like some side story content back there, but then people might get upset with the killing their favorite character and all sorts of things, right? So there's reasons why they hold off. They did good with Red Hood, but I'm sure they probably did get maybe some criticism about it, about killing off Red Hood, but even though she was considered dead for the whole time and all kinds of stuff like that, so it's... I can understand from
When I'm on standby,
more of
I'll
a
secure
company
the perimeter.
standpoint and revenue and wanting to please their audience and stuff, where they can't really lean into it. So for me, that just kind of takes a back away from the whole risk that you can have in this game of, oh god, they might kill somebody, where I'm kind of like, if they kill somebody, oh my god, it'll be the most shocking thing ever. But then I'm gonna question, are they gonna find some way to bring them back? Probably. Oh, it's miraculously the head was exploded, but just at the right angle to where the brain was fine, and for some reason that happened. So that's just kind of how I feel with the game. I don't know, maybe it'll change later, maybe it won't, who knows. That's just how I am with the story. For this specific event story that we did with Boom the Ghost, I was completely bored throughout the entirety of the beginning parts of it, and even the beginning part of part 2 of the story. It just slice of life, chill stuff that's just kind of a bit silly, and maybe they make references to things in the main story that I'm just not far enough into it to really be like, oh, interesting, and things like that. It's just, they're not my kind of things. Now, I know in the very beginning of this stream, I referenced Zombieland Saga and mentioned it being a silly anime, and that has its pretty serious moments. If you haven't watched that anime, I can't really make good references to things like what I like about that and what I see here. In the sense of, so I'm not going to, other than it has really good serious moments that connects a lot into what you see later on into the series itself, which you kind of piece together that are not said out loud, but you can see in the background of things and be like, oh, and theorize about what's going on and stuff. So it has that where it has its silly moments, but it actually has its pretty serious moments about things and stuff like that. With this here, with this event, a lot of it to me was just silly to be silly, and obviously swimsuits to be swimsuits. Until they kind of got later on into the story where they started explaining more of the serious things that were kind of happening and stuff like that. But to me, how it felt is you left, what did we count? 6 maybe? 6 of those episodes left, so I'll just call them episodes, to go through the story to where it caught my interest, but at that point, everything else beforehand would just make this event boring. Would it be something I would go back and watch and want to piece through every detail? Oh god, no. I would not at all want to go through it again. It just felt like a lot of filler, just to be filler. And then when you got to the good points, they were just so short, and they felt actually kind of placed well, but I would like to have seen a little bit more of the conflict, maybe seeing more of Dorothy kind of going around and slowly kind of piecing these little things together, maybe seeing her interact with some of the other ones. I felt like that just would have been interesting. It really would, I think it would have had a little interesting interaction, so kind of seeing how she views the others and kind of how she's going through her thing with Peanut, and kind of seeing a little bit more of that. She knows that's not who she is, but she's just so desperate for it to be her, kind of that idea. Instead of that one significant moment at the end to be like, oh, there it is, she punched through the hologram, because she knew at the end it was. I think it would have been really interesting to kind of plant that seed throughout the story, instead of it just being ghosts and woo and that, and it was just okay. And I get it, just being a silly event to be a silly event, give the other characters spotlights, but I think you could give the characters spotlights, but still kind of weave them into the serious moments within the story and actually make it more intriguing into what is going on, what is happening. Plant little seeds of mystery, of be like, okay, this is what's going on, other than just have these silly moments and they just kind of toss them up to whatever, and it's kind of like, okay. And like I said, people have different preferences. Maybe they like slice of life, silly nonsense stuff like that. Maybe it's nice to see these characters smiling when they're going through the tragedy of war, although this game doesn't really handle that part. My biggest pet peeve with this game is that you are in very much life and death scenarios all the time throughout it, but the way it handles it so lightly that I'm never afraid that's gonna be like, oh god, we made such a terrible decision, or be reprimanded for it because how dare we put people in danger, or anything like that, or like, oh man, we gotta think about this strategically, because if not, even though we care about this person, they could be dead. And I love to have seen this game, yes, be darker, but at the same time handle the situation, handle the world that is planted in front of us in a more realistic manner, instead of just being like, meh, it's fine, whatever. And I know realism in Nikke, if you got robot humans thingies and all sorts of stuff like that, it's hard to imagine, but it just feels very like I forget almost at times that I'm playing like a military kind of game with how they handle some bits, where it's like, the heck? I know some scenarios with military. I won't go into details of how I do know them, but I do know with some of the choices that have to be made, and how you have to go into the field thinking and stuff like that. So
When I'm on
I
I'll secure the perimeter.
in Tennessee, like some of the decisions that are made here and the situations, it just kind of just goes right over my head to where I'm like, okay, sure, so they're all gonna be fine, I guess, whatever. Like, I think I mentioned it before where it was so determined to bring everybody along instead of protecting the base. And I mentioned then that my part with the story was that they, over these entire years of being forced into the arc, of having zero surface reclamation, they have a piece of land. And here you are, as the commander of the place, just tossing it to the side and being like, meh, it'll be fine, let's all go. If it gets taken, we can retake it. That is the most selfish and stupidest decision that somebody can make. And I'm not even saying selfish as like, it's understandable selfishness because you want to treat your command. No, it is so selfish to the
When
point
I'm
of
on standby,
all the
I'll
hard
secure
work
the perimeter.
those Nikkes had put and everybody else in the background that has put to reclaim that piece of land. And you just toss it to the side just because, like, oh, I don't want them to feel left out. I can't even begin to explain just how much that really irked me so bad, to where I'm just gonna wonder that. But that's not the point. The point is, it doesn't matter how much of a risk there is for a piece of land to be taken. It's the fact that it can be taken, not just by Raptors, but by Nikkes, by anything. And that land is so significant, such a huge milestone that is reached, that you almost think of it as nothing. That is the part to where, to me, it just showed how ignorant and how much of a fool the commander really is compared to something that has such a monumental moment to everybody else. I think that's the part that was just, that is a huge reclamation, a huge one. And to just say the words, if it's taken, we can retake it again, that is not a cool line. That is just showing the amount of disrespect you have for everybody else's achievements to get that piece of land. I think that is the part that was just like, alright, that's just the kind of game this game is. And it's not going to have any consequence. They capture it, they get it back. It's fine, whatever. There actually is a consequence to that, I'll be shocked. But I think it's just when you're kind of dealing with that situation in a world that they try to build this way, it's just like, okay, whatever. Go do your harem thing, I guess. Go do whatever some of this is. And you have some interesting story bits, but then you have these weird moments where I just like, alright, cool. I think that's my part that I've just, that just irks me with Nikke, to where I just start to not care about what the story is. I start to not care about some certain events, or I'm just like, like I tell you, if I were to do the survey, I'm not gonna care on what I really put in it, because I just don't really have a care of the game as a whole after seeing so many of these events happen, to where I had good hopes of like, it's gonna be really serious and how these handles his moments, and it's gonna be like, at times you're gonna be angry with the commander, be like, why'd you make that choice? But then at the same time it's like, I guess I understand from being in that situation. But then every choice has been making, it's like, okay. Or even with the others that they've been making, it's just like, yeah, alright, that's fine, I guess. That, I think that's the part where it's just, I've lost interest, I've just lost care for this. It's just whatever to me. And so with seeing with the ghost, I had my expectations a bit high, kind of seeing a little bit what was going on with Dorothy, seeing kind of how it seemed like maybe the past was going to haunt some of these characters kind of idea. Even if it was just illusions or due to high stress or something like that too. I was curious. I thought, I was like, okay, maybe we're gonna get some darker themes into how much the past can kind of eat us, and without us even realizing it, unless we're like in that moment confronted with it kind of situations. And that's kind of how I thought that maybe this was gonna go, but kind of seeing how in the beginning it was just really silly and all that, for me, it's just not my kind of thing going into it. Just whatever. I really did like the last couple of bits. Like I said, it did feel like it was just kind of rushed. Then it pushed off all the other side characters, knocked them out of the way, when I felt like it could have... They really could have done it in a way where they could have showed the different relationships in there and how they see each other, and the little planting the seeds of like, oh, there's something else going on here, and keep that interest going around, other than just, I don't know where Dorothy is. That's sure, it's fine. Ghosts! It's just, whatever. And even then, I feel like I could just, seeing all the swimsuits and stuff like that, I've just kind of been like, Miss Nikke, it's not really surprising me too much anymore. Just other than I don't want to push it because I don't want YouTube to be like, wait a second. Especially with being a smaller channel, YouTube could very much more eye me, while other content creators might get away with it more. But yeah, it's just, that's my feelings with Boom the Ghost. I didn't care for it really at all to the last bits of it. Just, it was fine. It was just not my kind of thing, I guess. Like I said, I'm not really one for whole life of slice of life shows. It's not
When I'm on standby,
my kind of thing. I've never really cared for them. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go with the story.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
I don't even remember what we were doing. Something with crystals, I think.
Yes, on my way.
Encounter.
Moving out. Mission cleared. Let's go. A good student. Yes.
Precise of
That
life.
concludes
I don't know.
today's
I've never. I think that's why. I said it with. Oh my god, I can't remember it right now. Zombieland Saga was such a shocker to me that I actually enjoyed it, but I liked its mixture of bits that it did very much have, and I think that's why I very much enjoyed it, and the different time periods and things. If you haven't seen the anime, it is silly, but it has its serious moments, and it is, for me at least, it was one of those where rewatching it, a lot of connections to things, and actually paying attention in the background to a certain character just kind of
Let's go, Bolt.
added a lot more for me. So but other than that, like, slice of life are like romance shows to me. I have zero care for them. I've never gotten into the whole any romance shows, slice of life shows.
Proceeding to target.
Never been interesting enough for me.
Moving out. Yes, on my way.
Proceeding to target.
A good student. Moving out. Oh my gosh.
Hey, actually perfect. Egg is here.
This is like a crystal field.
And that is to say, with everything that I have said, it's how I personally feel with stories. That is just my thoughts on it. That's not everything. If you guys enjoy the story, that's you guys. I'm not saying it's terrible, it's bad. That's just how I feel with the story. It's you guys can have your own opinions. I have my own opinions. That's just to say what it is. I was just saying why, if you might notice a lack of reaction for me for some stuff, or just kind of a meh at certain points, that's just why. That's just how I feel with things going on in the story. So
If you take out the danger aspect, it looks quite beautiful, don't you think?
You're right. It's pretty.
Something tells me the map won't be of much use here. With all these crystals sprouting everywhere, the pathways are completely different from what's on the map.
Isn't that what we've got you for?
That's true, but I'm only good at applying what I've memorized. I'm not so great at forging completely new paths.
What? Are you serious?
Nope. I'm actually quite good at that, too. There's a reason they sent me as Pathfinder's representative.
You got me good.
Still, though, why are there so many crystals here?
This was originally a moderate-sized city, right?
It must be teeming with energy that could serve as nutrients for these crystals. And look over there!
Look in the direction Egg is pointing. It's a giant circular crystal with light shining from it. Although the view of it is partially blocked by buildings and other crystals, its size is still formidable enough for it to remain intimidating.
That crystal is lighting up a city of this size all on its own. I bet you can feel the heat emanating from it if you get close. It must be giving off a tremendous amount of energy. I am not entirely sure, but I'm willing to bet that thing is the source of all the other crystals. Or something important like that. If everyone else agrees, I say we make our way towards it.
Wow, you're really raring to go.
I've been that way from the start. If I didn't feel inspired after seeing it with my own eyes, I could hardly call myself someone with a thirst for knowledge.
Interesting.
I'll leave it to you to mark the map, Miss Shifty. Even if we don't know where we're going, we'll need to keep track of where we came from.
Already on it.
I was shocked by that crystal.
The alpha particle concentration here is stunningly low. This is the first time I've seen levels this low on the surface.
We can investigate that later if we have time. There might be some connection between the alpha particles and the crystals.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It says do not pass, right? I thought this said die, nut, pass. I thought that's what it said from a distance. I was like, that's an interesting sign.
So, which way?
Just go straight for now. There should be a fork in the road up ahead. I'll guide you once you get there.
Okay, then I'll take the lead.
Great.
Enemy detected.
Oh!
There's an order for that.
May victory be ours. Go, boys!
I was like, oh, they're just putting random nonsense into their signs. I'm noticing back here is the Elysian, Petra, and then something else. Wings.
Oh,
Wings?
I'm
Wines?
Go, boys!
Huh. You can see Macilla's back there. Macilla's. I don't know what that other one is. Oh, there's another one right here too. Arc.
Well, we won! Oh, happy day, Commander!
Sure enough, there is a fork in the road.
I knew it.
So where do we go from here?
Assuming this is a moderately sized city, there would have been a lot of cars. Judging by the position of the traffic lights and the curvature of the road, I'd say we want to go to the left.
How did you figure that out? It's like magic.
Sorry, but it'd take a while to explain the intricacies of road construction and city infrastructure. 2 hours or so, if I were to hazard a guess. Is that okay with you?
I'm good for now. Maybe next time.
Okay, sure. I'm sure you'll be able to catch on super quickly.
Alright, let's head to the left.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
Wait,
Huh?
everyone needs to slow down. I understand that discovering new things in a new place can be exciting. But that doesn't mean we should start ignoring the dangers around here.
What dangers? As long as we don't touch the crystals for too long, we should be fine.
You know what I mean. If the crystals are able to parasitize in a rapture, then we shouldn't be an exception.
So long as we don't touch them for too long.
Situations like these rarely go how you expect them to go. We could, for example, end up falling into a pit full of crystals.
Then we have to be careful to make sure something like that doesn't happen.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. We don't even necessarily know what being careful means in this context. There's still so much we don't know about these crystals. Most importantly, that Lord-class Rapture we just took down was unlike any others we've gone up against. It was far stronger. We have no way of knowing whether or not there are any Tyrant-class Raptures out there infected by these crystals. Who among us has any experience fighting Tyrant-class Raptures and above? Commander, I suggest that we return. The prudent thing to do would be to continue our search only after proper maintenance and rest.
No, it's okay. These crystals only grow on the ground or on walls, right? So long as they don't fall from the sky, then we'll be able to navigate around them with no problem. The same goes for Tyrant-class Raptures. There's no way one of those would be able to sneak up on us. As long as we pay attention, we can safely navigate through this area. Isn't that right?
I believe we're well aware of any potential dangers that lurk ahead. And as I mentioned earlier, we can't just turn back and return after seeing something like this.
We're still not entirely sure if this thing is dangerous or not. If things get heated, then I believe beating a swift retreat would be the right move. But for now, I think it would be premature.
And lest we all forget, we've got the commander in tow. We might be able to remove our heads and be in the clear, but one false move, and it's goodbye for good for the commander. Of course we'll do everything we can to protect him, but the crystals could make that difficult.
I'm curious as well, naturally, but the Master's safety is our top priority.
Should we ask the commander if we should proceed?
That's not what I'm getting at.
Huh? Then what do you mean? We're fully aware of how dangerous it might be to press forward. We're putting our lives on the line. Despite all that, the reason we're choosing to keep going is because this goes beyond us. It's more important than us. Isn't that true for the commander, too? You're not doing this simply because the higher-ups gave you an order, are you, Commander? You are here because there is something important to you. Something worth the risk.
Commander.
No.
I understand. Let's keep going.
I knew you'd understand, Commander. No risk, no reward.
No, don't tell me the next story bit is all. Oh my god! Can I? Oh, I can go around. Oh! Oh, no, I can't. Aww.
Moving out.
Do I?
Yes, on my way.
Proceeding to
A good student.
I see the wall right there.
Well,
Damn it.
We won! Oh, happy day, Commander!
Shush!
I'll follow you close.
Let's go, Bolt.
A good student.
Let's go.
Well, we won. Yes.
Oh
on
my
way.
god, shush!
Moving out.
One more victory.
Let me get to the story!
A good student. Yes, on my way.
Commander, can we talk for a moment?
Okay.
I've been thinking about it, and I really do feel this is too dangerous. How about we go back?
When we come this far, I want to go back empty-handed.
I think you're pushing this too far.
Not much different from missions we've done in the past.
Master has a point. We've been in far worse situations before. And this isn't all that dissimilar to other predicaments we've been in. But my firepower sensor is going off big time, Commander. Something is dangerous about this place.
We've never been so in the dark regarding our surroundings.
In every mission we've been on before, we had at least a cursory knowledge of the surface and the Rapture presence. Here, however, our surroundings are utterly alien, and so are the creatures we've encountered thus far. Personally, I feel the risk of continuing is too high. We also don't know how the crystals will affect humans. At the very least, it would be smarter to fall back, gather our forces, and continue the search at a later date.
I can empathize with the others in wanting to blaze full steam ahead. But to me, it's obvious. We're walking straight into danger.
Okay, don't think it's all worth taking.
Commander, is there any particular reason why you're pushing yourself this much?
Yeah, how come you're so insistent? I've never seen you like this before.
You didn't rack up a load of debt at Coin Rush, did you? Wait, did you? Oh, Master. I understand you're under a lot of stress, but you shouldn't be indulging in such vices. Well, it can't be helped. I might have to sell my prized collection.
I want to strengthen our position in the art.
Our position?
You mean like power?
Yep.
Commander, what do you intend on using that power for?
The child. To the extent that everyone in the arc could turn their back on us and it wouldn't matter. To the point where no one would dare become our enemy. And with that kind of power,
Are you sure it's just Marion you're thinking of?
no, I'm thinking of you as well. The day ever comes when your back is against the wall and you're forced to make a decision that isn't viewed favorably by those in the arc, I'll be on your side.
Wow, to make that possible, you'd really need to be on top of the pile. When that happens, would you offer me a position?
No.
Hey, not fair!
No politician. Only way for me to obtain that kind of power, especially in the arc, would be through doing things that no one else has done.
Okay, I understand.
Commander, how far are you willing to go? Honestly, I don't... No, never mind. Good for you. 3 cheers for the Commander's bright future.
Can't you at least offer me a secretary position?
No. Very interesting to see if they start to turn. Well, probably not. Because by then you'll be working with me.
I'm not worthy. Please forgive your foolish disciple who was blinded by desire.
Shifty.
I'll strike this conversation from the record. Half of these statements the commander made are tantamount to a declaration of war. To do such a thing when you're not yet prepared will end in disaster. I don't want anything bad to befall the commander.
Thank you.
Having said that, it would be wise to familiarize yourself with the basics of politics, Commander. The same word can have many different meanings depending on the context.
I like the Shifty's like, alright, you're kind of an idiot, so careful how you say things.
Once this search mission is through, I'll send you more information through a private line.
Thanks.
Anise,
Huh? What?
don't think about it too much. This won't be happening overnight. There's still plenty of time.
You're right.
And you never know. Your feelings might change in the meantime. They usually tend to.
Rappy. I didn't know you were capable of consoling someone, Rappy.
I've changed as well.
No need to fear. Litter is here.
Soldier AJ!
Ah! Oh! May victory be ours. Boy. One down. Ah! Reload.
Oh my god. Boy, why did
As
you have
long
to
as we're
shake behind
together.
me?
I will never fall.
My old man! Thank you for scaring the daylights out of me again. Wait, where am I going? Wait, where the heck am I going?
Let's go, Bo.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Woo! Yes, on my way. Ugh.
Right.
I'll follow you.
As long as we're together, I
Am
will
I
never
just
fall.
clicking? Oh, okay, no, they just had a spawn. Okay, I see, I see. Um.
Moving
Okay,
out.
there we go. Oh, I have to go all the way. Damn it.
Proceeding to target.
Ugh.
I'll follow you closely.
Mission cleared. Yes,
A good student.
moving out.
As long as we're together.
Yes, ugh.
Proceeding. As long as we're together.
Moving out. Ugh.
Proceeding to as long as we're together.
Let's go.
A good student.
Yes, on. Well, we won. Oh, happy day, Commander.
I'll follow you.
Encounter.
Let's go, Bolt.
Okay.
Another crystal is blocking the way. This one seems to be about 5 meters high. What should we do?
Go ahead and smash it. The path should continue beyond it.
Okay.
Hammering viciously swings the crystal, blocking the path.
Wow, she is really strong. This one seemed to fall faster.
That's because I know where its weak points are.
Hey, stay focused. Don't look at us. Look at the crystal while you're swinging at it.
It's all good. I'm used to it by now. I can do this with my eyes closed at this point. Take a look.
Hey, what are you doing? Open your eyes.
Why are you freaking out? I was doing fine, wasn't I?
Yeah, but it looks super dangerous.
You scare too easily.
No, you've just got a few screws loose.
Huh? That last swing felt different. I think I'm hitting a wall of some kind.
Huh? No way. There should be a path beyond these crystals.
I'll keep going.
Was that your finger?
Look here.
No thanks. I'm squeamish around stuff like that.
It's a wall, all right. Solid concrete.
You were right.
Between the broken shards of crystal, gray concrete walls revealed.
Strange. I thought for sure this was the right way.
Did you make a mistake? What should we do? Should I break through the wall? I think I can secure a path wide enough for us to move.
Sure, go for it. There has to be a pathway behind this wall.
Okay.
Hammering starts swinging at the wall. After a while, she reveals a cliff beyond the layers of concrete.
I'm sorry. I guess my nerves got the better of me. Let's go to this side.
Moment later.
Hammering, could you clear us a path? There's one here for sure. I can feel it.
You got it.
A dead end? Let's try breaking the crystals on the ceiling. There must be a way up.
Okay.
It's blocked. What is going on?
Miss Liverin, perhaps you don't know the way?
No, that can't be it.
Well, I'm starting to have my doubts. You did say you weren't the best at forging new paths. Miss Liverin, you can't just take wild guesses like this. I know you want to prove yourself, but what if something went wrong? Hammering is out here busting her back, breaking through these crystals.
It's okay. It's what I came here to do.
Still, you've wasted your energy. If Miss Liverin doesn't know the way, then we should all... You're wrong. I know the way.
Okay, fine. Maybe you were just unlucky. We should head for some high ground and...
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Miss Liverin?
I screwed up. I'm sorry.
What? Are you okay?
Lung function's decreasing.
Liverin, I need you to breathe.
No, no, no! Lay her down flat.
I went too far.
Harry slams Liverin's chest with her fist.
What are you doing?
If a machine is acting up, giving it a good whack usually fixes it.
I was about to say, it was like, she's trying to reset her panic attack or something. It's like, you don't have oxygen in the lungs. Let me make it worse. Oh my god.
Seriously? You still believe that in this day and age? And besides, we're not crude machines.
But aren't we, though?
I mean, sure, we are technically, but...
I think she's calmed down.
Lung functions have stabilized. Sit back and relax for a bit. We need to monitor your situation. A moment ago, I saw a big area just beyond the crystal that hammering smashed. It appears to lead inside a larger structure. So, I'd say we move in that direction.
Roger.
Are you okay, Miss Liverin? I'm sorry, I was too...
No. It's just... I have a condition. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Here, we should move out.
I'll carry you.
I can't believe I'm already
I would
about
say
to graduate.
PTSD, but anxiety attack.
May victory be
That was
ours.
funny though. That was really funny. I mean, I guess the shock of being hit right in your chest where your lungs would be, especially with your, I don't know if she hit near the heart or if she hit on the other side, but still. Probably push you in another shock.
May victory be ours.
I'm concerned of you passing out, but I guess it worked.
Reload.
That concludes today's lesson. Yes, on
Push
my
the
way.
button. Yes. I think that way.
Let's go, Bolt. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
As
A
long as
lot
we're
of-
together. Proceeding to target.
No, not that way.
Let's go, Bolt.
Encounter.
Moving out.
One more victory for Bolt and me. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Proceeding to target.
Wowzers. Moving out. Mission cleared.
Let's go, Bolt. Ugh. Do I have... Yes.
Oh, no, we won! Oh, happy day, Commander!
Proceeding to
A
target.
good student.
Proceeding to.
Well, we won! Oh, happy...
Let's go, Bolt.
Wowzers.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Moving
Put me
out.
up.
Let's go, One more victory for Bolt and me.
No, go away. No, no. Thank you.
Proceeding to encounter.
Yes, en route. That concludes how following. Do I have to fight? I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Jinx, I like how you specifically say that. After taking some deep breaths, liver. Now I want some liver. Manages to calm herself down.
I'm okay now. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said back there. It's all right. I overreacted. Don't worry about it. Okay. What happened back there anyway? You really fell apart. That can't be normal.
You were hyperventilating. Was it perhaps triggered by some past trauma?
Liverin, I don't want to die.
Huh? Neither do I.
I volunteered for this mission so that I could better my life. But it's not worth giving my life for. I can't better my life if I lose it entirely. The same applies to you. All of this will be for naught if you end up dead because of it. I refuse to go any further until you tell me what's going on with you. This place is dangerous enough as it is. If the person I'm supposed to be working with poses a danger as well, I can't in good conscience continue.
Right. If there's some reason you can't tell us, you don't have to. But the search will end here.
I wasn't like this before. I made a big mistake in the past. I got too greedy and something we were working on went wrong. As a result, the people I was working with suffered greatly. I pushed myself then in hopes of having a better life, but it didn't pan out. All I succeeded in doing was angering those around me. It was all my fault. That much is true. I ruined everything. Ever since then, whenever someone tells me I did something wrong, I have a panic attack.
Yeah, okay.
Yikes. Now I'm scared of criticizing you.
I'm not always like this. It's only when I'm trying to hide something and get caught doing it. When that happens, it triggers something in me, and I have difficulty breathing.
So, that means you really don't know the way?
Yes. I'm sorry. I thought it would work out somehow. I didn't expect the crystals to be so manifold and in random places like they are. So no, I don't know the way. I'm completely at a loss. I don't know where we're going, how to get there, or even if we're going in the right direction. Nothing.
Commander, our guide doesn't know the way. What would you like to do?
Don't you dare say something stupid. I think the reason we're in this situation is because we were too cautious.
Huh? Isn't being cautious a good thing?
We don't know territory, so it's natural to be guarded. In fact, I think we were walking on eggshells every step of the way. Treated anything and everything around us with suspicion.
In other words, we only wore ourselves out doing so.
Yes, what's beyond necessary. I will keep my mouth shut. Let's relax a bit.
And how do we achieve that?
Nothing has changed. One misstep and we're all toast.
We loosen up and do things our way. We all know the inherent danger of what we're doing, right? So long as we avoid those, we've got leeway to do what we want. In a way, this is the treasure hunt. We have the right to be a little excited. May I repeat again, we are in a military situation. It was fine. It's fine. It's fine. What does it matter? We're a hunky-dory group that just doesn't have a care in the world, has no professional training. Why? Why would we have? Yeah, let loose. Definitely don't have any precautions. That's the rules that were made up just because they were just randomly made up. You know, people on pen and paper just wanted to write things, but definitely not for any actual scenarios that happen beforehand. It probably is like, you know what? That's probably a good idea. We should have this protocol, you know? That stuff doesn't exist. No, it doesn't. Let loose. It'll be fine. And stupidly, this choice is probably going to have 0 consequences. And what is it going to matter? To be like, oh, it's right all along. Basically what I'm saying, don't do this in real life in any scenario where something is completely unknown territory. Like this, where it could put... Maybe, you know what? Maybe because it's not his life that's in danger, you know? He just doesn't have a care. It's like, it's not going to be me who's going to be sucked dry by crystals. No! It's going to be the Nikkes. No! Walk those eggshells. Very much so. It's protocol. Yes, it takes more energy, but that's why you take breaks in between. It does gotta take more time. You have to be aware of that. Honestly, you should have went back. You should have. It doesn't matter if you come back empty-handed. It doesn't mean you have to go all the way back to base. Come back more prepared. Eat people's energies too. Oh, great! Oh. Especially when it's in a scenario like this where it's just... You have those around you that are going to put your safety above everything else. And you're just here saying, let loose everybody, just be chill. I know what he's trying to do in being, let's not be so on edge with each other, because we're in a way, we're kind of going at each other's throats. But at the same time, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I think you're onto something. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of everyone being on tenterhooks.
I'll stick close to you, Commander. We'll be fine so long as our heads remain intact. But the same cannot be said for you.
I'm still not convinced that everything's gonna be hunky-dory if we're a bunch of severed heads.
What should I do? I was meant to be a guide, but I don't know the way.
So you never forget the way from which you've come, right?
Yes. That I'm confident with.
Then you can help us retrace our steps if things get hairy. And Pars, the task we'll entrust you with.
I understand. Thank you, Commander.
Faith in you.
I can't believe this. You're not angry with me? You're unlike any other commander I've seen.
Oh my god.
Heck, you're unlike any man I've ever seen.
The thing is he should be upset. He has a right to be upset. He should be, because this put others at risk. It's fine to keep it within. You don't want to show it off to somebody else, especially when it's in such a scenario. Right now, having those emotions of just being angry and stuff like that, it's not going to help anybody in a scenario like this. That's fine. But the fact is I know that this commander actually isn't in any way upset. And because they're gonna have to stupidly portray, oh my god, I'm fine.
Well, since we've gotten to this point, I have a theory I want to test.
What is it?
This building has a huge electronic display. I want to see if I can run boom on it.
Ugh.
What are those looks for? Mr. Commander just said we can do what we want. Right. Then let's go to the rooftop.
I'll follow Egg up to the roof.
Robbie, can I ask you something?
What is it?
The commander... is he seeing someone?
No, whatever.
I don't mean anything by it. I'm just curious. That's all.
He is married.
Huh? Really?
Yes, and he has 2 kids.
No way.
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
Like Egg immediately. Screen? Ah, I know what's gotta do.
One down. Oh! May victory be ours.
Ahead! Fire at will!
Just a moment. Gotta reload real quick.
Oh! May victory be ours.
Ahead! Fire at will!
I've got this.
This uniform is so comfortable.
One more victory for Bolt and me.
Yeah, what time is it? Okay. We should have enough time to go to at least one more story.
Here we are.
Wow, it's really high up here.
You betcha. You can get a good sense of the city's layout from up here. Anyway, go ahead and do your thing, Liverin.
Okay. I'll memorize the layout. This was really thoughtful of you, Alec.
Don't mention it. Anywho, I'm gonna tinker with this display for a while. How do you plan on getting it to work? Hasn't the electricity all been sucked up by the crystals? There's no way in hell that thing is functional right now. There's not enough juice in there to even charge your phone. That's all true, but the crystals contain electricity, do they not? With a little bit of crafty manipulation, I'm hoping to redirect that current and make it flow towards this display.
What exactly are you hoping to achieve with this experiment?
This is all conjecture at this point, but I don't think this is the only place where the crystals have appeared. I'm willing to bet there's a whole bevy of them spread out over a vast distance. That would mean there's a free energy source covering huge swaths of the surface. We'd be fools to let such a precious potential source go to waste.
Okay, give it a try.
All right.
A moment later.
Hammering.
Yes?
Do you see that?
Where?
Over there, by the green container.
I see it. What about it?
It could just be my imagination. But don't you think the color of those crystals is a bit different?
The color? Huh. Ah, you're right. It's a subtle difference, but they seem a bit brighter.
I knew I wasn't seeing things.
Hold on a second.
What are you doing?
I changed my vision settings to better differentiate between light sources.
Is that safe? You might undergo a mind switch.
It'll be fine so long as I only use it for a short while. Yep. Those crystals over there are definitely more luminescent. And they're getting brighter.
Do they get brighter the closer they get to the two-lane road?
That's right. How did you know?
Just a theory. Crystals closer to the main cluster seem to shine brighter. The two-lane road might lead to the crystal cluster.
In other words, if we follow the brighter crystals, they'll lead us to the big boy?
That's my guess, yes.
Then let's hurry and move.
Nice.
Thanks.
Oh, there's a sound of an explosion from somewhere not far off. But it somehow feels different from those we've heard before. Oh, I see. It sounds remarkably 8-bit.
Got it! It's working!
From the building across from us, Boom is playing on the display in its full glory.
If you keep supplying nutrients to these crystals before they completely disintegrate, they won't grow. But they'll continue to store the reserves of electricity inside them for a while. It's like they have a built-in survival instinct. When they're in this stabilized state, they won't absorb anything, so you can pull the electricity remaining inside them and harness it. Call me crazy, but to me, this means we can use them as a viable energy source.
How much power are they capable of providing?
Sit tight for this one. For this entire electric display, all I needed was this.
Egg points to a crystal shard, approximately the size of a fingernail.
You're kidding.
I assure you, I'm telling the truth. This is astounding! These crystals are unparalleled storage devices for electricity. Just imagine how much electricity that gargantuan crystal cluster at the edge of the city must contain. It could sustain the arc for generations.
The heck was that in my right ear? Was that you, boy? I don't think that was you. Okay, yeah, one more story. If I click
I'll follow you
this,
closely,
what is that
teacher.
gonna do? Good stuff. If I take this teleporter, is that gonna shove me over here? Which I don't see the benefit of that other than getting to there. So I'm gonna touch this one.
Moving out.
And keep my fingers crossed this will be fine. Okay, good.
Let's go, Bolt. Wowzers.
Proceeding to target.
Woo! Moving out. Yes.
A good student listens well.
Proceeding to target.
So what's our goal? Clear a path to that crystal cluster?
Yes. Now, the path might undergo some changes the next time we come back, but they will most likely only be slight variations. The growth rate of these crystals is slow, and there doesn't seem to be significant energy sources remaining in this city.
We should return after conducting a brief investigation of the crystal cluster.
Huh? Why are we heading back?
It would be nice to utilize the crystal cluster straight away, but we don't have the appropriate equipment for such an endeavor. We need to conduct more thorough research first.
If this crystal cluster is everything Elig claims it to be, it's a significant discovery. If everything goes well, we might conduct periodic expeditions for crystals in the future. And we may well be part of those search teams. We'll no longer have to worry about living day to day.
And the commander will get boatloads of respect for leading a successful operation.
Oh boy. Just the thought of all that fame, all that power, gives me butterflies.
Have you found a suitable path, Liverin?
Yes. The closer we get to the crystal cluster, the stronger the light from the crystals on the ground will be. It's a very subtle difference, but it's definitely there.
Subtle enough to not be detectable with the naked eye.
I can activate my light detection vision.
Don't. If you keep that function on for too long, it's like riding an express train straight to a mind switch.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to see like what other functions they can do and everything with their body, but I guess they do have the whole mind switch problem. I don't know, it's kind of cool. When she mentioned about that with the changing with their eyes, like, ooh. It's almost just like having... They have the goggles on when they go out into the field and stuff like that. I mean, of course they have like the night vision ones, but they have like the infrared and all that stuff. But I guess that's the problem. Yeah, I always seen the turn off the senses and stuff like that. I'm just curious what else they can do. cool to see them be a lot more tactical and stuff like that. But instead of having to have all the gear, thank you, boy, for that sneeze. Thank you, my boy.
Yes, I'll upload a light detection feature to your operation device. Just a moment.
Miss Shifty, you probably won't be able to communicate with us while we're using the light detection function, since it'll take up the entire operation device.
Well, there's not much we can do about that.
Hold on. Miss Neon can do it.
Huh? Me?
Yep.
Me?
Yep.
It's like watching two parrots go back and forth.
All I have is a firepower detection sensor. Could you lightly tap the upper left frame of your glasses 3 times?
My eyes!
That, my friend, is a light amplification function. If anything is emitting even the slightest bit of luminescence, you'll be able to see it clearly. Do you notice a difference in the brightness of the crystals?
Oh yeah! The crystals get brighter the further along you go.
Great! Then lead the way. Miss Neon can guide us, Miss Liverin can plot the route, and Miss Hammering can clear the path.
Sounds good.
No problem.
All right then, it's official. From here on out, I am no longer Neon. I'm Supervision Neon.
What type of magic glasses are those anyway?
I'm not so sure myself. All I know for sure is that they're high-performance glasses with a multitude of functions. I'll have to give them a look when we're back in the Ark to find out more. None of this technology is something you'd find at any of the big 3. And it's too high level to be a personal customization job.
Something's fishy here.
I'll look into it on my end. I have my own theory.
Let's hear it.
No, I don't want to say anything until I'm sure. I'll contact you after I look into it.
Huh. Dang. Now you actually seem like a real spy for once.
I've always been a real spy. Anyway, just follow me, Anise. Supervision Neon will guide the way.
Do those glasses have a self-destruct button by any chance?
No.
They do.
Oh, shoot.
They do?
Oh, shoot.
Can you tell me how to activate it?
At the end of the frame...
Oh, wait, don't say it. Why in the world would it have that function anyway?
Beats me.
Let's head out.
That's great. All of us proceed forward.
Oleg,
Yes?
you mentioned before how you felt someone clearly created these crystals with intent.
Yeah,
Who do you think it could be?
beats me.
Is there a possibility they're nearby?
Hard to say. Let's dig a bit deeper into this hypothetical, though. Let's say that I'm the one who made these things. Here's a group of people barging in and messing around with my creation. People I've never seen before. If it were me, I'd make my presence known right away, either by saying something or by using force.
Right.
So I think we're safe. For now, at least.
Right. For now.
Great.
No
Great.
need to fear.
I
Litter
think my
is
dog
here.
wants to get out. Hold on. Get him, Soldier EG! Get him!
Reload!
May victory be ours.
How heavy your burden has been.
I've got this.
One of these days, my headphones are gonna break on me. I'm kind of dropped in this week. We just started the week.
This uniform is so comfortable.
My cushion!
May victory be ours.
Your eyes on what a student can do.
Oh, it's just the pop off. Oh,
This is pretty close to our practice drills.
Reload.
There we go. Actually, now that I see that, I forgot that I can replace the inside cushions of them.
Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
Another crossroads. This is where you come in, Neon.
Got it. Supervision activate! The crystals to the right are a bit brighter.
Dang, those glasses are like a cheat code. There isn't even any risk of a mind switch, since the function is limited solely to the glasses. I think you're gonna end up being the MVP of this operation, Neon.
You're too kind. Like they say, with great power comes great responsibility. And besides, I'm no longer the typical Neon. I'm Supervision Neon.
That's it. I've had it. Say goodbye to those stupid glasses.
Tickle-eye activate!
My eyes!
Wowie, that really worked! How'd that feel, Anise?
Oh, it hurts like hell. My eyes are still burning a bit.
Anyway, let's keep moving.
Let's proceed forward. Sis, got anything about those?
No, I don't.
Okay.
That'd be a surefire way to find out more, yes?
Come to think of it, how much do you know about Neon?
She joined our squad on short notice, and she adjusted really quickly. We never had much time to gather any detailed information about her past. Or rather, I never deemed it to be necessary.
Yeah, since she was so easygoing and all. But do you think she even knows those details about herself? She doesn't seem to know much of anything. Not even her glasses.
Look into it later. If she's okay with it, of course.
Yeah, let's do that.
Roger.
Continue to move forward with Neon's supervision leading the way. After a while, we stop at another fork in the road.
Neon, if you would.
Supervision activate!
Does she have to say that every single time?
Strange? Supervision activate! Something's wrong. I think my supervision may be broken. The brightness is all the same.
There's no difference at all between any of the crystals?
Nope.
Alright then, it's hammer time.
Hammering swings her hammers, splitting one of the crystals into two.
This way we can see which half of the crystal is shining and use it to keep heading towards the main crystal.
What you're saying makes sense, but I don't see any change to the two halves.
Supervision activate!
Jeez, where'd all that confidence from before go?
The left side seems a bit brighter.
Then we'll head this way.
Wait,
Never looks around the surroundings warily.
that's odd.
What is it?
Our way back is
The
gone?
right path. Why haven't the lights gone out? If they weren't connected to the main crystal cluster, it should have gone out.
You're right.
This is purely a gut feeling. But the right path seems... how to put it? Artificial.
Artificial?
Yes. Up to this point, the crystals along the path have been growing freely. This side, on the other hand, seems carefully manicured. Like it was deliberately designed to look a certain way. It's almost too perfectly random. It doesn't produce any feeling of unease. And the pathway is far too winding. Looking at it straight on, there are some turns that are so sharp that you can see the walls. This was a trade city. They would have never designed a road like that. Whatever designed these crystal formations, they're intentionally avoiding the road.
Maybe there's some hidden treasure afoot?
Let's go that way then. I'm not sure what it could be, but this is a clear sign something is waiting for us there.
Experience has told me that if the signs are telling you something, you should follow them.
Okay, let's go. Alright, and with that... What keeps making that sound to the right? Where would be the next story? Oh. But how?
Yes, on my way.
Oh, that's how. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, anyways, so we will leave this for when we pick up the story. Maybe we'll pick it up sometime this week. But yeah. I don't know if I want to go for a limit break. I clicked the wrong button. No. No, go back. Go back. Go back. I don't know. I feel like the fact that I feel iffy about it should be my clear sign of I don't want to. So maybe I won't. Ah! No! You two, please have mercy on me. I didn't expect that to show that. Help me, Soldier
I'm Soldier EG from Elysian.
Yes, keep talking.
I'm Soldier EG
Thank
from
you, Soldier
Elysian.
EG. Thank you. Ah, damn it. I'll see if I decide to or not. Because how many would I need? 3, right? To limit break them. It's a lot. I'll save it. I'll save it. I probably won't do it. I'll save it and just leave it be. But anyway, so. Ah, that was scary. That was spooky. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Anyway, so. For now, that will be it. We'll pick this, like I said, we'll pick this up again later and see what happens. So yeah. We'll see. Let me just open up the thingy. There you go. Okay. Anyway, so I said that'll be it for now. Maybe we'll pick up the story again this coming week, hopefully, if everything goes as planned and is normal. So we'll see for that. But as for the rest of this week, we will pick up Deltarunes starting on Tuesday. So we'll pick up the chapter 4 there, or the cliffhanger we left us off there. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that one. And from that, that's pretty much it. There's some stuff I want to do, but I'll see if I'll do that this week or if I'll do it sometime later. I'm not too sure. But yeah. But anyway, so I don't think anything else is special for this week, other than all I can say for this week is just keep an eye on YouTube and when streams are scheduled and stuff like that, because I don't think anything should affect this week. If anything, maybe Friday's stream might be cut a little shorter. But other than that, I'm not too entirely sure. So we'll see for that. But yeah. But anyway, so. I think everything else is fine. If you're Power Believer, Believe Series, there's a poll up for you guys about what game we'll be playing later on this month. That poll will still be up for quite a bit of time, so don't worry, you got some time to vote upon it. And decide what game you like to play together then. Other than that, let me go to thank you to those that were recently here. So thank you to Stefan for being here. Thank you to Jinx. Thank you to Charlotte. Thank you to Telroke as well. That's as far as I can see. Thank you to those that were here beforehand. Thank you to any lurkers. Thank you to my mods as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to those that help support the channel by being a part of the membership of Culture Roach. It means a lot and it really helps a lot too. So thank you guys so much for your help and support. Also, thank you to those that are part of the Tier 3 membership or believe us being EH, Downmaster, and Nathan Citron. Thank you guys so much for your help and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyways, that will be it for now. Probably going to pick up this story. I feel like, if anything, that might be the best stream to do on Friday if I am able to stream on Friday. easier to have a stopping point in this game than it is in Deltarune. Because one, Deltarune is just too fun to play, and two, I don't know when save points will be reachable and stuff like that. So probably might pick up this game definitely for Friday. So maybe Deltarune on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we'll see. Anyways, though, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.